Welcome to your monthly Air Tribe report. This is the Peace Dealer. And welcome to Gemini season once again. Monisha Wheeler, welcome to God Squad. Thank you very much. God Squad members, of course, gain access to the weekly tribe report and the monthly tribe report replays. And courtesy of Gemini, this Air Tribe report will be available publicly after this. I had to say it the right way. And yeah, Cancer, you're next. All right. Shout out to Cosmic Origins and all the Geminis, the suns, the moons, the risings, the progressed sun, moon, and risings. We in this bitch. All right. It's an angelic affair. I've been inspired to make the monthly peace report a workshop because everything about this Gemini season is creating a new magic language. It's literally the equivalent of updating a processing software with languaging, so that every time you update the firmware of your phone, that company has updated the programming so that the software can run. Every Gemini season, you do that with your mind. So we're going to do a workshop about how to apply manifestation principles with astrology. So look out for that. If I have to push it back a week just to really go in, we can. I'll kind of get my teacher bag on. But yeah, to give you a sneak peek of that, which is really cool for this Gemini season and air report. To break down manifestation concepts and the law of assumption very simply, like a TLDR Spark Notes version. You, with your mind, are creating your reality, and everything you're experiencing has already existed. You're reflecting what's inside you. So every single word, since your mind is your magic wand, is creating your present moment. And you can say and think, I have a nice today is the best day ever. That thought can now be empowered, being accompanied by a feeling. Today is the best day ever, right? So in this magic workshop, what I'm going to teach you how to do is what you already do every day of your life. But we're going to break down that process of turning today is the best day ever to bubbles. Bubbles is now my magic word, that the thought and feeling of today is the best day ever is now bubbles. When I say bubbles, we're inducing the anchoring principle of neurolinguistic programming to reinforce every time I say bubbles, boom, today is the best day ever. I'm programming in my brain a magic word. So you can speak English, but we're going to teach you how to speak your own personal magic language. As of now, you already do this. What's going to happen is now, for example, we could take the word bubbles to mean that I can have a specific magic word for every state. Today is the best day ever is a state that I put in a sentence and a feeling. And now I'm programming that state into a word. I can have a different magic word for any state I want, or you could use the same word, bubbles, for any state. Bubbles can mean today is the best day ever, or no one can fuck with me, or I'm going to manifest $50,000. Bubbles. You see now the versatility and limitless nature of how you can create any single thing. It doesn't even have to be a word. You could make a gesture. You could do whatever. All right. Basics of magic. And the principle of this is the limitless nature of your infinite quality and being, to where you can create any language to create the world you want to see. So once you drive this through, right, what has made Usain Bolt fast? What makes a bodybuilder strong? They did not just push the bell bar and instantly be able to bench 500 pounds. They spent days and days and days in the gym pushing that bell bar, and they gained strength. That is how magic works. Now we're taking bubbles, which is the state today is the best day ever. And I'm repping that. Bubbles, bubbles. I'm making sure my whole mind is united on reinforcing that. Every situation that's happy for me, bubbles. We're gonna go in this magic shop. And once you perfect it by Virgo and Sagittarius season, you could just walk up in the club. Can I see the mic? Bubbles! Boom, and everything, your magic is so strong it induces it immediately. The reason why for some of you, because some of you can do this right now and you'll see results. The reason why some of you don't is you have created magic words unconsciously that get in the way of new magic words you're creating. You have old habits and an old story that gets in the way of the new story you're creating, which is cool. It takes 21 days to create a new habit. So there's a fun approach you could take with this. If you're willing to surrender these old habits and the old programming in your brain, you can literally create the world you've always dreamed of because you've already created it. That's how genius you are. All you're doing is aligning to it. So, yeah, if you're excited about that, that's what I'm going to prepare. I might bring out a PowerPoint format. Um, would you guys prefer just raw, straight up like this or PowerPoint? Uh, Let me know. But yeah, shout out to Gertrude. But yeah, if you're not able to view that, please take this concept. This video will be public, and that's just one way of thinking of it. You can make it whatever you want because you're already doing this anyway. So okay. That being said, bubbles. Personally, my magic word is dumplings, and my other magic word is chicken and waffles. You know, when things get really serious and I have to like really like be on my A game, chicken and waffles. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm chilling, dumplings, dumplings, and like I can. Okay, so freestyle. You guys like the freestyle? Thank you very much. Okay, if that's the case, I'll freestyle my ass off. If anything, I'll just make points so I'm not going all over the place. But yeah. We are the PowerPoint. Yeah. With this, you could speak an entire language of your own creation just using one word because the magic is about the intention behind the word. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to freeze. You guys read my mind and heart. I really wanted to freestyle and just go off just because I already got it by heart right now. I'll just kind of structure a list and then I can go topic by topic and just kind of create that. It would be so fun. I'll break down how to practice your magic language through the moon cycles and how it'll grow through Virgo and Sag so that you can do it again every year. All right, which I mean you already do, but boom. All right, underlying theme for the air signs is the Queen of Swords, which is of course not a coincidence for the air tribe. We got the Queen of Air, literally the queen of the thrones of air, ready to chop any dude's heads off if you just speak to her wrong, because she don't play that. This decisive, concentrated, focused element of your consciousness is the supreme authority with which you take this concept of making your language and you decree. Florence Scovel Shinn, you decree. I love that someone said Florence Scovel Shinn is Libra Sun. She is the Queen of Swords. She wrote, "Your mind is your magic wand." Really, really, in fact, if you want homework, your homework is to listen to that audio book. So I will actually get the audio book right now and I'm going to edit it. That's hilarious. I'm gonna edit it so you can see it. There's also the game of life and how to play it. But yeah, your word is your magic. That's the audiobook. It's a banga. Shout out to Lutrice, another Queen of Swords, Libra. That book was introduced to me by an Aquarius too. An Aquarius lady. From the gods. Quite literally. All right. Boom. So if you refresh the page, you will see that there. Mm. That 10 of Pentacles is your domain. The Queen of Swords is the authority to literally speak and decree your reality. Bubbles, 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 chicken and waffles. And you're reinforcing this focus in every situation to reprogram your programming with repetition. The Queen of Swords takes 100% of her entire mind, or if you don't like that, her total focus and concentration towards one thing, towards her goals and projects, towards this decreeing. So, like, that now aligns the process of manifestation, creation, and magic instantly when you align your whole focus and thought towards everything you're intending. Boom. And this is the form of woman who will play this archetype, aspects of your own consciousness that will reflect this to help you stay focused. Because this, for those of you who maintain that, you're going to make a relatively large amount of wealth, and for some of you, passive income in a very short amount of time. And we have the Empress. So this just doubles down, daughter of the mighty ones, on the abundance as you really regain that, you know, quality of your value and beauty. Now, here's the thing. Um, the those of you activating your superpowers and yes, using your mind as your sword, right? A sword is a weapon. So you wielding your sword opens you up for, since manifestation happens at the 4D, I think it's time, and we'll get more into this in Scorpio season, and we'll touch on it in Cancer. It's time to talk about the dark side of manifestation. It's time to talk about the dark side of magic wars, because the principle that, you can manifest anything and no one has free will, especially in reality, can work negatively in the sense of people manifesting you, and in the sense of people mastering manifestation to manifest situations that can challenge you. And so this is a magic, fanciful way of speaking of psychic attack. The battles happen in the 4D and the 5D when invading frequencies and thought forms challenge your own frequency and thought forms, and more deceptive thought waves can masquerade as your own negative thoughts. This is why you keep the armor of God on, because once you stay sharp, once you stay aligned with the spirit, you know what is the inner voice within you and what are the other invading chaotic voices. Your monkey mind. When you don't have the monkey mind and you're still, it makes it harder for invading frequencies to mess with your intentions, because you are wielding the sword. You're not necessarily having mental anxiety or issues like they may have leveraged before. So you have to understand, these psychic attacks you're receiving are coming from from forces terrified of what they know you can do with your sword. They know with your sword you can expose the truth that will end their whole regime. So a huge part of this is the discipline at all levels to maintain that focus. And that's where that Queen of Swords comes back in too. And Bridget is promising inner strength, move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. The great Genjutsu Wars is a thing. And the last 2 years of this, 2024 and 2025, sees the Reaper Saturn ending it, right? Before we kick in the Aries physical portion of this battle. Okay. We also have Master Jesus, forgiveness. Okay. You are on the path of light, love, and forgivingness. Father healing is possible at this time. What Jesus H. Christ is saying right now, or what Jesus Christ is saying, is that these silly little bitches only project their silly little bitch assness because they're hurt, and hurt people, Master J is saying that you don't necessarily have to be so hard on people who are so miserable. You shining just, tickles their fancy is in the worst of ways. Master Jesus says, let silly little bitches be silly little bitches, and forgive them for being silly little bitches, because if they knew how silly of a little bitch they were being, they would not be as silly. Okay. And this isn't just saying to be, the bigger man. Grandmaster J really wants you to embrace the healing, because you have the power. You know what I'm saying? You have the power. Funk Master Yeshua is wild crazy. I love it. All right. Let's step into Gemini Sama. Gemini San. That's because you did. We are tapped in to a collective frequency. The reason why a lot of my messages hit is because you guys are so psychic, and focusing all of that energy on me enables me to project it. I wouldn't even necessarily attribute it to any psychic skill that I have, as much as the more y'all are lit, the better I can reflect that, which is lit skis. Happy B-days to all the Gemini sons. Let's get it. All right. This is Gemini's message to you. Happy birthday, Gemini. Shout out to Crystal. All right. And that's why I'm very grateful. I will always say, like, it's an honor to serve you, because we have high priestesses in the building. We have brujos and brujas. We have gods and goddesses. We have kings and queens, infinites. We're all infinity heirs. So the reason why I stress that is it's an unconventional element in a world that doesn't even really know how to acknowledge it outside of the taboo, fantasy, or science fiction. So groups like this and the action of media like this is both historical and very necessary. And the reason why I say that is you're all very powerful, even on your own. So we're all bringing in our quirks and elements to create these miracles. And I also say that because, Infinity Gang, baby, nobody wants it with us. Seriously, our intention is so powerful. We don't even need to lift a finger to like curse people or to like grab guns or gats. We just need to say the word. We just need to say the word. Angels on deck. Okay. 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 So Gemini wants you to know, if you trust in heaven, if you ever need anything, you don't have to resort to violence. Give them something to actually cower over. Just call on heaven. Okay. That's it. And pride makes one say, oh, that's not real to me. Wisdom helps you surrender to the truth. Bars. And what do you know? The wheel of fortune, baby. The wheel of fortune, baby. Lord of the forces of life. Gemini saying, what you know about the force? What you know about the light and the dark side of the force? Gemini is initiating you into Jedi training school. You are no longer a Padawan. You are a master Jedi. Rule the whole world with your mind. Master of the Force. It is now time to come into the responsibility of what you can do with this power and force and the magic that you express with it. You will level up to work in tandem with fellow Jedis, as through experience you have the ability to actually exercise your abilities. And that is the risk. That is the fortune that you come through. If anything even did fall in your lap, it's because you worked on the force of your intent so that you control less and force less and create more. No, but this is really not only talking about a level up. The Four of Wands came through, so there is this like very serendipitous victory that, even though I'm telling you is coming through, it's still going to surprise you. Now we do have the Nine of Cups. Oh, goddamn! Happy birthday, Gemini! Oof. So the lesson of this is your wishes are coming true, and you want to be very focused on what that actually is. So with me right now, make a wish. And it's sponsored by Jupiter, but Neptune is saying you have to surrender. And it doesn't matter how foolish you feel. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune is right now. So focus and make a wish. All right, congratulations. Your wish has come true. Bubbles! Bubbles. Dumplings. Dumplings and bubbles. Bubble dumplings. Yeah. Yeah. That Nine of Cups is material happiness, satisfaction. It's as a lesson, you know, cultivating this air of gratitude or of things around you, but this is actually legitimate wishes, plural, coming true. Um, even if you don't have anything you're intending or wishing for, it's this sense of satisfaction that you are bringing in right now. And the very powerful thing about this with the Eight of Wands is it's all coming in now. Lord of Swiftness. This is the challenge of the reading. What would happen if everything that you ever wanted and have been wishing for and working towards, boom, all comes together? Boom, 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 instantly in the spot right now. And this is like putting in this sense of like complete satisfaction. It's like, wow, this is everything I ever wanted. And the thing here is it feels so good that there is this temptation to start to get smug and feel untouchable. Like, oh, you know, I got this, I got that. And yeah, no, but like for real, like this is coming in so fast, near instantly with, you know what I'm saying? The Wheel of Fortune. It's like, I'm not gonna say overnight success, but like a powerful level up. And this is on the foundation of the Three of Pentacles. So there's great teamwork and circulation that is occurring. The Three of Pentacles is the sharing of skill sets that now comes together and works like peanut butter and jelly on a sandwich or oil that's having all the cogs turn smoothly. The beautiful thing about this is the end of a difficult situation is behind you. Really having to fight through the darkness of this constant psychic attack and doubt and anxiety, wondering if it will ever end. And it's literally behind you coming out of Taurus season. It's literally over. Something is dead for good. And this is why I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Um, the whole nature of like these dark forces who wanted to keep you stuck there are punching their fist in the air because now they know that there's nothing they can do to stop all of the satisfaction you're stepping into. Let me actually make this real for you. The vibration of this can appear in certain people who are masking this and you don't know who feel this. You ever know someone that you just had this like bitter, petty argument with, and they're just so dead set on proving you're wrong, and they bring all sorts of people, you know what I'm saying, into it to antagonize you, and like it's not even a big deal to you, but like they always make it a point to like bring this up. I'm not talking about one person. You may find this vibration many people in different qualities, and it's like, you know, you find out that everything that they refused to believe was actually right. And now it's like they're not in a position to really do what they were doing and antagonize you because you pulled out receipts in spectacular fashion, and now they kind of feel dumb, but they're so prideful that they don't want to really admit that. You know what I'm saying? So like now it's in the past. And the crown of this is the Five of Swords. This was I can't believe this is literally what I was just talking about right now. The Lord of Defeat. So that Five of Swords, this could even be talking about like workplace petty beef, because the Five of Swords and that Ten of Swords is talking about malicious, vicious psychic attack you've just been standing two toes down on. And still this with this foundation of solid teamwork and screenshots, you know what I'm saying? Like this outlook is having you really champion. We got the Lord of Ruin and Lord of Defeat, like really champion the ending of this. Like the Five of Swords as your outlook is you coming out of the fire. Like you came out of that negativity with the foundation and everything coming through. And we're coming through into the Two of Pentacles. This is so fucking badass, dude. You guys are gonna love this. So I want to really talk about this. You're coming into everything you've ever wanted quick, fast. And the thing is, the Three of Pentacles, this is not based on some fantasy where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna have my wishes come true. There is practical work you're doing right now, whether you're sharing your skills to work with other people or you're freelancing other people's like skill sets, and it's all coming together right now. Like and the environment that you're receiving this Gemini season is coming out of so much negativity, coming out of so much hatred towards you or bitterness. You're not a victim. I'm not trying to say everybody hates you, but let's not front like you have not been dealing existentially, socially, individually with issues just around it being you. And for you to be blessed like this is one thing, but you're going to flex the fuck out of this experience moving forward. That literally moving forward is you investing in new and different income streams. You're multiplying your money. The key here is to trust your instincts. Gemini is saying to trust your instincts when it comes to all the different hats you're going to be wearing and the different income streams you will be multiplying your money through. You're going to be playing with your money. You're going to be having fun at work doing what you're doing. It's like you have extra to really step into it. The Two of Pentacles in this position is so badass because it speaks of you being able to be an entire goofball in your presentation, and like you could literally be in a serious meeting, but you have everyone in the meeting laughing their ass off, but it's based on you knowing your shit. So yeah, you're juggling all this stuff, but you still hold it down. Like you still bring it around. It's really dope, and it's literally talking about harmonious change. So you are bringing all of this together to pretty much master the destiny you're stepping into. Look at you. Look at you. Lord of great strength. Guys, this reading is so deep. This reading is so deep. Yeah, for those of you who caught that, you're unlocking your infinite potential and you're literally grounding it. This is you, the Lord of great strength. This is perseverance. This is right under the Ten of Swords. It's like Gemini and Spirit is saying, like, you guys have been getting psychically attacked in ways that would psychologically damage individuals. And you're just taking it to the chest like it ain't none. It ain't none. Whatever. Whatever. You're persevering. You are persevering. You didn't once let this get to you. You just built experience. And this is really beautiful because we have the Lord of great strength coming with inner strength. You have recognize that you have the power. Be still and know. Okay, and this is just so beautiful. They really tried. This is so important. Gemini is saying that you are a true writer, and the energy around you is the Six of Wands. So you're still stunned too, Lord of Victory. You're still got the laurels. You're still in this environment of people really giving you props and then appreciating and enjoying what you're creating and contributing. which is huge. The guidance here is the King of Cups, the Prince of the Chariot of the Water. So the King of Cups could be an elder, mentor, counselor, someone very compassionate and attuned to really give great wise advice. But I see this as you. It's saying to really take a more compassionate approach, chill, coast. You are, of course, going to be trusting your instincts to multiply your resources. But you're really going to be in a position where you can rest on your wisdom. The King of Wands is going to be more ambitious. It's going to be more entrepreneurial. You want to really just not necessarily, the King of Cups isn't chill and sit back, but you want to really give heed to the wisdom that will come through really being more compassionate. This literally is the Master Jesus forgiveness card. Oh my fucking God. Okay, this now makes this completely different. The outcome here is the Star. The Star coming next to the King of Cups as guidance is talking about soulmate recognition. And that under the Two of Pentacles, Gemini is hooking you up with the divine counterpart. This doesn't even have to be romantic, but this is talking about the outcome of this is literally connecting with a powerful soulmate, deep recognition. And now this infinity is still also you trusting your instincts, but this is bringing harmonious change to weave in the infinite nature of your connection. This is your dream coming true, starting off with your wishes coming true. And the Star card and the King of Cups is this settling feeling that it's not fleeting and that this isn't going anywhere. But Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous, y'all. This is you, Nine of Wands, Ten of Swords, coming into Two of Pentacles, Star. So as you claim this, right? Gemini is saying that this King of Cups star for some of you is it's important too because the Three of Pentacles, this King of Cups star is someone who you're going to be working with. It could be an opportunity that comes with them to work for or with them. And this is where some of you are the King of Cups connecting with the star, or the King of Cups is someone that's coming through to you who recognizes you and you're blowing up as the star. So that's wild. That's so wild. All right, Gemini, that was really dope. I guess, yeah. Yeah, this is powerful. Oh, call Aldebaran. You don't have to wait. This is here right now. Claim it. Claim it. We do not wait over here. We decide and we stay in that state. Bubbles, dumplings. All right. The romance message, we do have the Six of Cups, Lord of Pleasure. So this confirms this is a soulmate. This could even be a past life soulmate situation. So this is echoing that King of Cups. Some of you are connecting with someone who you've known since early childhood, high school, or early, or someone from your past. It doesn't have to be the distant past, but I really feel like for some of you, this is someone who you might meet for the first time, but they are from a past life. Even if they're not, there's a feeling of nostalgia that comes from this. This connection is very innocent. It's very pure. And if we got the devil card, I would be like, okay, get your 50 Shades of Grey on, get into some BDSM bondage. Six of Cups is promoting like a very more pure, innocent vibe. Like if you were with your soulmate, you could play on the swings. You know what I'm saying? Cuddle. Just really, that doesn't mean it won't get sexual. This is Scorpio. This is Scorpio, Lord of Pleasure. But yeah, we do have the Four of Cups, Lord of Blended Pleasures. 4 plus 6 equals 10. So this is like a lazy love, but there's nothing lazy about this. This is going to be settling into this feeling. Both of you are going to be emotionally contemplating. Four of Cups is going to come really weird for some of you, because some of you may not have been expecting to now change your feelings to connect with someone. This doesn't even have to be a serious relationship for some of you, like Rel, who's left that life behind. Four of Cups is you sorting through your feelings now, because it's like, damn, I wasn't even expecting to just meet, the love of my life, or this soulmate connection. And it's going to really help you restore or reevaluate a lot of how you approach this. But because it's coming with the Six of Cups, this is definitely going to feel like when you're in love with somebody and you're indulging lazily and completely. It doesn't even have to be lazy. It's like you're not doing anything. Imagine just having sex with somebody all day, or just completely like not even focusing on anything, and just that blended pleasure, Lord of Pleasure. So that's very interesting. And then for career, arr, call me Sergeant Queef, matey. We have fortitude. Gemini is saying that you want to move in the direction towards your passions. What are you passionate about doing in this life? Quit your career if it's not that, or fashion your career around that. This could be in the context of a 9 to 5 job that you hate working. You don't have to even quit that. Get passionate about it. And if you can't get passionate about it, you should not be working there. So we do have the Seven of Wands, both Leo themes. This is saying to persist, persist, persist. And this is important because in really owning up to your creative passions, you may have opposition where it's like, no, that's not stable enough. Should you even be doing this? Gemini is saying to tell them to get off your dick and to really stand on your own too, and to really take your advantage in the fact that you're talented as fucking creative, and to stand your ground, because you're going to maintain victory through this persistence. That was a goat tier reading. And we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. This is the way you outsmarted the dark forces, and they are so mad because you showed them that God wins. Okay. Um, if this applies to you, comment an exclamation mark. Basically, you are dealing with dark sorcerers who are manipulating collective and social elements in your world. And what they did was to reinforce this concept of bubbles and magic words through really weird social terms that people use, right? And idioms, right? And so you were also reinforcing your magic with your clap back. You just clapping back was a magic spell by not giving in to what was being projected to you, saying whatever words you say, if you catch my drift, like a foot, you know what I'm saying? But what they did, because they thought you were weak-minded. So this is where, if this applies to you, comment exclamation mark. All right. Basically, the magic they did manipulated the external reality around you. It was fake. Everything that they said reinforced what you see around you, but everything you said reinforced what was within you. So they spammed that external magic, which you saw work, but they didn't realize you were reinforcing your inner world. So they didn't see anything externally. They felt you were delusional. They felt, oh, your magic doesn't even work. And because you just continuously did it within, Now, when you really used your work externally, boom, completely overcame. I'm not even going to say it like that. They just realized that there's really nothing they can do because they felt if they manipulated stuff externally, you would change your mind and doubt yourself internally. And what they realized is they ended up just making you stronger because they're silly little bitches. Now we do have Archangel Michael. I knew it. Trusting heaven. This is literally how we started off the Gemini reading. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So, like, people literally buy bullets and guns. All right. Personally, if you ask me, and you want a demon tool, exercise your Second Amendment rights. I don't think it's wrong for people to stand their ground within reason. All right. But please also remember that you could just say the word and angels are on deck. Now listen, I'm not saying that you want to stand in the way of a bullet and be like angels, but it's like if I were to say I'm going to go into the situation with a gun versus I'm going to go into the situation with the word, the sword of Christ, and I'm just going to call on God and the angels, you would look at one person like they were saying, like, okay, like, all right, be safe. Like, I know you got the gun. And then you would laugh at the other person. Like, really? You're gonna bring a sword to a gunfight? And it's like, that's the difference between people who are initiated about it and people who just trend spirituality. You know what I'm saying? People can talk about their spiritual this. Thank you. We've lived this. We've been put in situations that were life or death, and we had no choice but to do it. And came through every time. So it's easy for me to talk about this. I'm alive because of this works. Let's go. Let's actually talk about it. But yeah, see, it doesn't have to happen like that. I'm not necessarily let me show you an evidence of angels. Okay, Quando Rondo is a Gemini moon. Gemini moons are protected by angels. All right. Why is this important? I'm not exonerating Quando Rondo to say that he's a good person or a better person because everyone has karma that they deal with. So I'm not taking sides here, but this is a very important lesson because basically King Vaughn is a self-proclaimed demon. King Vaughn was not supposed to be where Quando Rondo was. He instantly got the drop and went there, right? I am not condemning I want to make sure we're clear. I'm not condemning what King Vaughn did as good or bad. He made his own decision. And, he, as a main character, Leo, he has plot power. Virgo Moon, he a real G or whatever you want to call it, a real main character. Cool. Doesn't change the fact that a Gemini moon, an angel soul, got beat up out of nowhere because Quando Rondo said drama just hits him in the face. And I don't think he realized that Leo is drama and it came through and decked him in the face. Now watch this. You can look at that situation in 3D, but let me give you like the 7D, 5D perspective of what happened. Let's just talk facts. A self-proclaimed demon who was driving home and the security detail didn't even know they were going to randomly go there, went to where an angel soul was at, beat this dude up to the point that he said he felt like his spirit was in the air. Moon and Gemini. He felt like his spirit was in the air having an outer body experience like the devil was coming at him. Peep game. His friend comes out the truck, Lil Tim, pop, pop, pop. Mind you, everyone there had guns. A lot of people there had guns. So get this. The person who popped the self-proclaimed demon was in a scuffle on the ground, and King Von's friends went to shoot and get retaliation for Lil Tim, and the gun jammed. The gun jammed. So the person does not get killed. The two people who tried to kill Lil Tim randomly got mistaken for people shooting a gun at undercover cops, and the undercover cops killed those people. So a situation that wasn't supposed to even happen ended up with the aggressors getting killed. That was the presence of angels. You cannot tell me that someone about to get killed who just killed King Von having the gun jammed, protecting his angel soul friend who walked away from that, who's still alive, was not protected by angels. Just have to let you know. So that doesn't mean you test and be like, okay, good, I'm going to go into this situation and call on angels. You might get your ass shot, but I'm telling you, trusting in heaven can make miracles occur that you would never know, because people don't realize people out here really worship the devil. Yeah, you might not actually worship Satan, but you glorify and rap about killing, stealing, robbing, murdering, scamming. You don't have to throw up horns. We know what side you rep, homie. And I don't think people realize it's a real spiritual war out here. They think that shit's corny. Cute. Anyway, we have Horus, my main man, my OG Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are boom. And we have Faith, which is actually, they say, Archangel Michael's twin flame in this card deck. So normally I wouldn't really reference twin flames, but we already got the soulmate reading for Gemini here. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. This was very powerful, yo. This was very, very, very powerful. Let us go into Libra. Magic is manifesting, guys. Gemini, happy birthday. Thank you for the very magical reading. That was hitting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We got Ascension Diaries in the building. The meme queen got us. Let's get it. Okay, Libra actually goes outside. So I'm getting a very interesting message here. Libra is saying that you're, especially if you are social, this is awesome. Libra is saying that okay, let me be careful about how I word this, because Libra really gets technical here. Venus Maze, welcome to the Eternal Vibe Tribe. So shout out to Malika. All right. What Libra is saying is intangible metaphysical aspects of your own consciousness are influencing directly other people. Nothing new has happened your own life, your whole life. The quality with which it's happening is imperceptibly, the quality of which this is happening now, especially if you have Libra placements, and maybe it's because of Chiron opposite Libra. Okay, that makes sense. The intangible metaphysical aspect of your consciousness that interacts with other people's energy fields. This is a Libra message. I don't even talk like this. I don't even talk like this. I'm just letting you know right now. I don't be using this vocab. I'm listening like, hold on, Libra's cooking. The metaphysical, intangible qualities of your consciousness are interfering and interacting with other people's energy fields, kind of like poking it, pushing buttons, or relative to the expression of your own mind and thoughts and feelings. The effect that it's having on other people is so much more intense, more than most people can handle. And some of you are experiencing unconsciously trying to hold it back, and it's not working. And some of you don't give a fuck and you're just wailing on people. You're just completely triggering the shit out of people and you're having a fucking field day. I love you, people. I love you. That is amazing. God bless you. The world needs more of you. But yes, the intangible quality of this is entirely imperceptible. It's an hold on. I would like to welcome Malachi Blake to Infinity Club. So Libra is saying that this is happening to everybody, but I mean, Libras are leading the charge on this. Especially relative to second decan Libras, 10 degrees to 10, 20 degrees, but not limited to, where you and Sagittariuses are fucking up electronics. Could you stop it, please? Because it's not funny. Some of like those of you who are not necessarily, once again, this is entirely imperceptible. So we're not talking about your these metaphysical aspects of your consciousness doing functions one at a time. You may be performing 100 actions within 10 picoseconds. And Gemini season is giving you the actual conscious awareness of this process. It's just some of you know you're fucking up electronics and you're being complete assholes with it. You're like, oh my God, they don't even know. Look, I'm going to fuck up their phone. What happened to my phone? I don't know. What? I don't know. Like, come on. Come on. This is not why you have these powers. This is not why you have these powers. You know this. You know, don't let the galactic Fed send someone for you. Okay? Especially you, Libra. I know you be bribing them. Libra, y'all don't even know Libras are like classic agents. You know the whole concept of the Men in Black where they deal with society, but there's a hidden part of society that most people aren't aware of that's more galactic and Aquarian. That's Libra. Y'all don't even know higher beings pull up to Libra like we see what you're doing, and Libra just uses Venus to charm and bribe them. Like, come on, you didn't see it. You know you like this food. How did you know I would be here? So you whip out the food. Like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. I say, let me clarify that. Libra sun is the only thing in his fall in Libra. So Libra moon isn't fallen angel. Libra rising isn't a fallen angel. Libra as an actual sign is not fallen. So I'm so glad you said that. When you say sun and Libras are fallen angels, I want to actually do a documentary on this because some Libras have identified as a fallen angel. My theory is that it doesn't apply to every Libra sun. I feel like just the Gemini rising, Gemini moon, Libras may be able to count as that, but the Libra sun is fallen, but every Libra sun's relationship with the fallen sun is different. And I've seen some people identify as a fallen angel, but I feel like some people chose to assist others who go through that fall. So I don't know. I don't believe that every Libra sun is a fallen angel. I believe every Libra sun goes through the fallen transit, right? Like they have to go through the whole nature of fallen. And then Scorpio sun is the pure or cursed spirit, the demon. And so, like, it's that, transit of purity. But it's something that I want to interview Libras on. Because the evil side of Libra is Libra, right? There's Gemini and then Libra. And then I haven't come up with the Aquarius word yet, but Lyria, I don't know. But like, yeah. I think either it's the balance. You know what I also learned about Libra? Um, I learned the science of evil. It was a theory that I had that I confirmed basically. Evil starts at Libra. Okay. You have evil, like the first six signs, right? Come into the virginity of Virgo from the spark of life, right? And they cumulatively from Aries to Cancer go from 0 to 12 years old. And then of course Leo is like up to the early 20s, Virgo is like now up to 35, and then Libra is 35 to 44. So Libra, anyone who's younger is corrupted by someone older, right? Especially if you see demons who are born, you can even see this in the signs, but don't take it too literally. Evil starts at Libra. Pure evil is now Scorpio, right? And then the great evil is Capricorn, the devil. Then you have evil genius. So Libra trines and becomes evil genius, which is Aquarius. And then you have Pisces, which is beyond evil, right? So this I'm not saying Libra is evil. I'm saying evil starts at Libra. And the science behind this I realized is Libra is such an important zodiac sign that the only thing that Sagittarius is ascended evil. So you have evil, pure evil, ascended evil that ascends into the great evil, then evil genius, and beyond evil or transcendent evil. And Libra is so important. What creates that evil is all dependent on how balanced Libra stays. Libra is such an important zodiac sign that its balance is necessary to the entirety of everything. If Libra is imbalanced, that corrupts Scorpio and turns it cursed and evil, which now creates ascended evil. If Libra is balanced, we have fairness and justice. And that now makes it so that evil can't thrive. And it really just blew my mind into the mechanics because Libra is social. So this is talking about the corrupting nature of society to be put in check by every individual and the collective, which is crazy. Of course, Aries is going to be that selfish instinct that only cares about itself and could be a form of evil, but that's relative to its corruption from older influences because Aries is just 0 to 2 years old. And that's not to say that you can't be evil with the first six signs, but yeah, that's just what it taught you. Yeah, partnerships can make you evil, or you could develop that, right? Want to be careful with the words here, but it just made me respect more the last six zodiac signs because Capricorn is integrity. So if that balance is out, that integrity turns into corruption. But corruption starts with Libra when you are imbalanced in the way you treat others, and that, you know, when you cheat on a partner, that's an imbalance in a Libra agreement. So we do have teamwork here. The Three of Pentacles, the underlying theme here with the Three of Pentacles is the Lord of material work. You are taking your skills and combining them with other people's skills so that you can create lucrative financial transactions, freelancing and outsourcing, editing, writing. You could be a painter and you're connecting with a graphic artist and also a marketer. This teamwork is also necessarily talking about after the Two of Pentacles, where you're hands on in your approach and you develop a trade or skill and you are now trusting your instincts. Three of Pentacles now as an initial foundation to where other people doing their Two of Pentacles come together in a team. And that leads to the Four of Pentacles, assured material gain and power. Now, we do have the Nine of Wands, Lord of great strength. So your main lesson is what Gemini was kind of representing, which is amazing. How Gemini is the ninth house of Libra. Lord of great strength is talking about you really owning your great experience. You have great strength you are working with. You are weathering the storm. And this is having you really now use the totality of your experience to really come into supreme discernment. And the challenge of this is temperance. This is badass as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You are this is like literally weathering the storm to use alchemic principles to create the dream life that you want to create, because the challenge of this is to exercise good moderation. Nine of Wands is almost giving you the license to really do whatever the fuck it is you want, but you want to do it in moderation. You know what I'm saying? If you want to, this is very important because it's going to free up a lot of what you can do non-traditionally. And with good management, resting on the Queen of Wands, you are impassioned and embroiled with this business success and confidence within that's having you brim forward. The Empress is, of course, you moving forward like a total diva or dealing with a total diva and just really being swagged the F out and just really being in a position to create, you know, your own lifestyle based on your own terms, that you're able to do whatever you want because you manage it right. And now we do have the Six of Wands. You are being loved. People are loving what you are giving and serving. All right. There's victory ahead. And I love that the Queen of Wands is the foundation because she's going to move forward very confidently. Jesus. You got the sun, Lord of the fire of the world. So this excitement and discipline is breaking you through into so much light and happiness moving forward. Everything that you're working towards, the projects you're releasing are being so favorably received. There's going to be a lot of eyes and people who are made happy from this. You're showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. I love that. You are the jackpot. You are the jackpot. You are the jackpot. You are creative and talented AF. All right, as all heavenly, literally have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, fortitude. So like you're more in your prime than you've ever been, and you're leveling up. Now, ooh, listen, the guidance here is to stand your ground. You right now have an advantage. All you have to do is maintain that advantage. Do not back down. That's it. This is implying that there's going to be a lot of attention. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands is people on your D. And you want to maintain two toes down. Whatever it is you're doing, do not back down. This is also defending the crown. So you're going to be dealing with some challengers who want your spot with the Sun card. You're going to defend it very properly. Now, we do have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords came in the position where Gemini got the star. So this is talking about using very genius and unconventional methods to really come out ahead, where no one's going to be able to predict your next step here. And the reason why this is important is this is going to look unwise. I feel like people are going to feel like what you're doing isn't the smartest thing to do. And that's why the Seven of Wands is saying, don't back down. Like, it'll make sense to you. You know what I mean? And this is going to give you an unprecedented advantage, especially with the light of the sun here that will push this forward. So it's going to expand your consciousness through this. But yeah, I think it's you also pushing your luck. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's like you stealing home base and you steal it and you win the baseball game. There we go. You pretty much nailed it. Oh, yeah. So for romance, we have the Ten of Swords as an underlying theme. Um, any kind of mental blockages, difficulty communicating, difficult situation, separation, the ending of something, it is over. All right. I feel like a dark cloud or some difficulty has finally reached its end, and you're not going to be dealing with it anymore, especially with the Three of Pentacles. This is going to really now restore back the element of practical teamwork that will have, you working on what it is you want, or with a partner working flawlessly together and putting whatever might have tried to pull you people apart behind you. Okay. And we do have for career, the Six of Wands. Yeah, you're killing it in career wise. Whatever you're putting out, whether a project or the work you've been doing, like, it is being very favorably received. You're going to be very rewarded for it. And we do have the Magician. You're the one. You fully use your talents. Sell the fuck out of yourself. Like, bet on yourself. The Wheel of Fortune is saying, if there was ever a time to bet on yourself, you want to bet on yourself, because especially with the sun, you are going to get ahead. And I feel like that's what, like, the Seven of Swords. If someone was like, wait, you're going to really spend that much money to put your new record on the radio, like, are you sure you want to take that risk? You want to take that risk. Like, trust me, like, you want to find it. Oh, this man. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yup. Embrace that midheaven. Where this is my sixth house. So I'm excited. Yeah. So the oracle card messages we have. Cool. Phases and cycles. There is a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. Thank you, Freya. So we have expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. The Holy Spirit. The first two cards for Gemini and Libra involve miracles. Wow. Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And finally, we have hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Why dang you? No way. Of course, for any of you who would like an oracle card, I am doing live reading. So hit the description box and I got you. Yeah. Ooh, Sarah, great question. I can give you like details and information like this is happening to you, but the only thing I really have to say is what are you up against? Because especially as the main character, and I mean that specifically as a Leo Rising, you decide that. Um, I used to think it mattered about the circumstances, but you literally decide that. So, what is it? How do you feel about what you're up against, and how do you want to resolve that? Because you literally decide that, and not your circumstances. Okay, Leos who have that Pluto opposition, you want to really live that because um, it reflections of unconscious doubt will manifest instantly with Uranus square you too. We do have the Two of Swords, the Lord of Peace restored. So some of you may be mediating conflicts that you instigated. Some of you may be balancing conflicts between people. Some of you might be tight-lipped, giving the silent treatment. This is, of course, okay, the conscientious decision to put your mind over your heart and not make emotionally ruled decisions. We do have the Six of Swords, Lord of Earned Success. So everybody's winning here. You're exercising problem solving through detachment. What is this? Mercury and Aquarius, so that you sail towards a positive future. So Aquarius is saying you are moving towards a positive future. Some of you could be closing the distance with someone long distance. You could be dealing more online. We have the whole theme of swords here. So this so far is mental. You're mediating conflicts again and stuff that was misunderstood. You're also seeing through psyops and illusions. The challenge with the Seven of Cups is on the surface really not giving an escapism, and also seeing that what glitters isn't always gold. But this is Aquarius we're talking about. Aquarius is talking about agents are trying to wrap you up in psyops, and you're gonna be just looking, just being like, that's a trap, that's a trap, I wasn't born yesterday, you're not that slick. But it's also being able to recognize what's actually valuable in the midst of trash. So you want to keep that fantasy element alive and balance that. We do have the Four of Cups. So some of you may feel very uninspired. And if you feel like you don't want to really do much, it's because you are subconsciously reevaluating and contemplating with this moon and Cancer power energy what you want to do, how you want to feel. It's basically you're defragging your emotions through your soul and you are uploading more understanding. But some of you are so powerful, it takes a while. Doesn't have to, but it does. And take as much time as you want. Three of Cups is talking about recent abundance that you came through from Taurus season. And this could be making better friends, connecting more creatively. And we do have the Queen of Wands, success in business, Queen of the Throne of the Flames. So even though you feel unenthused, you're still very, 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 very passionate, right? Six of Swords is you moving towards a positive future. But like with the Seven of Cups, Four of Cups, Three of Cups, it's like things are looking hopeful. You know what I'm saying? You were meeting new people, but you don't know how you feel about them because you know some people are probably full of shit, but you also know that some people might not be full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if your inspiration has been low. The Queen of Wands is still you pushing forward passionately, which is really interesting. It could be like an inspirational figure that's keeping you going. Now, we do have the Seven of Wands. So there is a confrontation. Some of you are going to be whistleblowing some very crazy shit. Seven of Wands is talking about you're coming into victory, standing up for something you truly believe in, and you're not backing down, especially with the force of the Queen of Wands. Normally, the Seven of Wands coming up in the future means you might be the antagonist in the situation, but that doesn't mean you should back down. We do have, of course, the Six of Wands. So you are the Lord of Victory this week. Under the Lord of Abundance, this is really important because you're moving forward victoriously. And I feel like with the Four of Cups, you may not really accept that you're winning right now because Aquarius comes with the highest quality of standard. It's like 1,000,000%. So 100% isn't enough for you sometimes. 100% to you sometimes doesn't feel like 100%. And I think you really just need to realize that you're fucking killing shit. Really. Please don't play this game with yourself. Because like the Six of Wands with the Six of Swords and the Three of Cups, maybe you're not aware of the effect you're having on people. And we do have the Princess of Wands. So, you know, they're very pretty ladies with their titties out around you. It's interesting too, because you're keeping up this excitement. It's around you for you to really take advantage of. And we do have the Nine of Swords, Lord of Despair and Cruelty. Okay. You're being blocked because you operate at, okay, you're not, nothing can block you, right? But you are deliberately being fucked with mentally because your high level of awareness can speak for so many people and provide knowledge that you're being heavily fucked with by a collective vibration that wants to knock you off of motivation and fill you with anxiety so that you don't even see how amazing what you're doing is. Thankfully, you know, so you don't have to see it. But some of you, this is why you're staying up like heavy, heavy, heavy on collective forces wanting you to feel guilty for things that you should be proud of. It's like whenever you feel pride, they hit you with shame. Whenever you feel power and desire, they hit you with guilt, right? Pride is hit with guilt. And if some of you feel like there's a block, you have to understand they have to do it to you, Aqua, because you're too fucking strong. For Aquas who feel this, they're hating. You're really tapping into this. And the way they get you is it's such a high level. There's no one you can tell this to without people thinking you're crazy. Because you haven't, for you to say that, you're not accepting you're at the God goddess level. So like y'all, this is celestial affairs. And the hate is coming out of fear. You completely innovate elements that can make a lot of what people are doing obsolete. So they're projecting their fears at you. It's kind of responsibility you're having to take, the consequence of greatness. But we do have the Eight of Wands, so you're getting that bullshit the fuck out of here instantly and pronto. Now, the Lord of Swiftness is amazing because for this to follow the Seven of Wands is a quick, swift victory. things are picking up very huge this week and month. And that can add anxiety, but this is telling you to just not only release that, the Six of Swords is sailing you out of this darkest before dawn period. So you're literally going from the 7 to the 8 of Wands. You gained victory standing up for yourself, and boom, swift victory, arrows of love. And that's why I feel like with the Two of Swords, you won't really play your hand. You're going to operate very cool and smoothly, like normal, or like usual, rather. And y'all, please do, please do, please do. I love how all the air signs had very empowering messages. They're all speaking of victory, which is really dope. Rel, thank you very much. Okay. The romance message that we got for ya on a million. We have the King of Cups, Prince of the Chariot of the Waters. This is Lord Slime, aka Mr. Drake. The King of Cups is renting out a stadium to take someone out. This unprecedented level of swag, or you can say corniness, it depends, comes from a very compassionate place that puts you in a position to really put that Mac on, but not necessarily like the King of Pentacles that'll just make it rain coin on you. This is a more subtle and seductive. Some of you could be dealing, with this certified lover, whoever, and some of this could be you. This is coming with the pimp daddy King of Pentacles. So yeah, this is very high level energy. I feel like some of you are gonna be fucking with a baller. I just wanted to say that. I feel like someone at a high level wants to invest in you, but I feel like this is also the approach some of you are taking as well. This is a Scorpio. This is a Taurus, but it doesn't have to be exactly these signs. For some of you, it is. Okay. But like, yeah, that's really interesting. Big pimping. There we go. Because this is a romance reading, this is talking about an actual figure. So yeah, if you're not embodying that, you're manifesting with that boom bing. Okay, so we do have Six of Pentacles for career, Lord of material success. You're gonna be making that money this season. It's going to open up a lot more financial flow for you to make very important expenditures. Six of Cups coming with the Six of Pentacles is talking about very great foundational change. Six of Cups is actually talking about actually feeling comfortable going where you work. So this Gemini season, you're going to actually feel at peace and comfortable wherever you work. It's not like having stress or feeling like you're overworked. It's like you can have fun, you can chill, it's lighthearted, you actually enjoy going. And this is dope with that element of the six of peace and balance. So that is dope. A right. Bubbles. Dumplings. Dumplings. MJ, I appreciate you. We have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Listen to what it's saying. Do you hear your inner voice? Get laid. Get laid. Oh my God, what was that? We have Mercury, open communication. Remember, deep connection. All right, get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And then we have Melchizedek, higher learning. We have increased awareness and higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner studying is now required for further progress. And finally, we have Jewel Cool. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining me this monthly Air Tribe report. Okay. This was very fun. Once again, please don't hesitate. No. Because it's Gemini season, this Air Tribe report will be available for everyone, regardless of if you're a member or not. And yeah, I'm going to use the Demon Slayer deck next time in honor of Bonnie. You know, I keep it on me. Okay. Y'all stay blessed as always. Don't forget to trust having y'all. And until next time.